It was all over the news last week. Big companies, including Target, laying off hundreds to thousands of employees. The job market has been tough for years now. So what do you do if you're now looking for a new job?
We want to help you have the best game plan in place if you're just starting your search. And for that, we invited Jenna Estlick to join us. She is the president of Human Resources at Versique Executive, Professional, and Interim Recruiting. Just the person we need right now to help us navigate through this. So we've seen a lot of major companies obviously cutting their workforce. Do you think that's something we'll continue to see throughout the rest of the year?
It's a great question. It's a little bit hard to say as we look at the rest of 2025 and 2026. There's certainly a lot of data and surveys out there that indicate that there could be more layoffs in 2026. But I think the important thing is to keep the perspective and look at the big picture. So while we hear about so many of these companies, the larger companies that are laying off employees, here locally, we have a lot of small and mid-sized companies, and depending on the industry, some are doing very well and continuing to hire. So I think it's important to look at the big picture and know that there are still companies that are hiring.
There's still opportunity in our market specifically.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So what if you're laid off? What is the first thing you should do?
Yes, the first thing you should do is understand your benefits, right? Severance that might be available to you, your health benefits. Look at it applying for unemployment, really understanding, your financial situation and any changes you might need to make. And then from there, if you have questions, connect with your HR team. But from there, it's, taking a look at your resume when you're ready to kind of get back out there, making updates to your resume, really being able to showcase your experiences, your skills, and being clear on what types of opportunities you're seeking. Online presence is really important as well. Things like LinkedIn, making sure that your profile matches your resume and is really descriptive of what you bring. And one of the most important things I would say is tapping into your network. Your network is a really powerful thing, and so asking for introductions of employees that might work at companies that you're interested in, or just letting people know that something has changed for you and what it is that you're looking for. I find that most people are really willing to help if you ask for it.
As far as other advice for ramping up to find a new role quickly too, you said it doesn't hurt to talk with a recruiter, or maybe even building some new skills, sharpening some ones you haven't used for a while.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great opportunity if you are laid off, or you're just in a position where you're looking for a new opportunity, whether it's a training or a certification that's industry specific to you, or sharpening your skills in, we're all hearing about it, AI. It's a great opportunity to do so. Engaging with a recruiter, I think, can be a really powerful thing as well.
When should you go to a recruiter? Is that something you do immediately, or you just kind of like network a little bit and look around?
I would say really any time is the right time to engage with a recruiter. We are finding candidates coming to us as a recruiting agency who have been looking, job searching, for longer than they expected, and looking for some additional support. But I would say there's not a wrong time to engage with a recruiter. Recruiters have deep insights, especially at Versique. We're local. We have deep relationships with companies that are hiring with great talent, and being able to just be that extra support and that career coach.
You do have that unique perspective. How does the job market look in Minnesota right now?
Yeah, unemployment has been low in 2025, lower than the national average. The labor force participation rate as well, so the number of individuals that are actively seeking employment has been low as well. And so that can be driven, it's decreased a little bit, so that could be driven from health reasons, or caregivers, or retirements. We're also seeing an influx of applicants. So when companies are posting for jobs, there's a lot of applicants applying. So I always say, kind of, gone are the days of applying online and hoping for the best. That's where that networking really becomes important, and being able to set yourself apart.
Well, this is great advice. Jenna, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jenna, for coming in.